Yo guys, and welcome back to another episode of Podghost. Today we've got on a very special guest.
So guys, you know what, we thought today we'll bring someone. We've had all the sports stars, a few athletes, a few magicians, comedians, but today we brought some reality to the show.
Some real shit.
Some real shit. Without further ado, guys, we want to welcome on Callum Alexandre Izzard, my brother.
Well
Blessings.
You got it right in one go.
Yeah,
I love that. Callum
I don't
Alexandre
need a second
Izzard.
take, bro. That was the first take.
One take only.
Very impressive. Callum, welcome to the show, my bro. Thank you so much for, it's a bit late now. So the time now is... But midnight.
It's midnight.
This
shows
is
some true dedication to the cause right now, I'll be
this
honest.
is real shit.
And he just had a long drive home as well.
So Callum, first and foremost, we want to start off by saying, how was you obviously just watched the AJ fight.
Yeah.
What was your views on the fight, man?
Do you know what? Obviously, we just spoke about this. I'll say it again. Like for me, obviously, again, I don't like to be one of these people that then becomes the expert boxing critic when when the reality is like we know nothing. Do you know what I mean?
No,
we're
it's
not,
right. Yeah,
we
right.
know a bit. We think we know a bit. But we don't.
Yeah.
But like for me, the only one thing I love AJ to bits, and people were saying, "What's your fight prediction? What's your fight?" I said, "Listen, don't worry about the fight prediction.
Yeah,
AJ's our boy. He's British.
Real shit,
That's it.
We should be voting him. We should be sticking by him no matter what. That's facts. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like we said before, the if you're in Ukraine, pretty much the whole of Ukraine. I guarantee 100% of Ukraine was back in.
Without a doubt.
Or we were all over the place. I heard him, he was getting booed, and I was like, nah, man, like this is not that. Come on, you should support the guy.
Yeah, 100%.
But there's one thing that AJ sometimes slips on for me personally, and this is like I just feel like like sometimes when you're losing, it's a very, very close draw and you never know which ways it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just in my head, I feel like I've got like a twig that I would just go, like if the coach has said to me, listen, it's now or never. Snap. You just got time to go. In my head, I'll be like, let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes I feel like I just don't see that from AJ. But then again,
I think he got gassed out, innit?
What do I know?
No,
Do you know
but
what I mean?
you mean like when it comes to that time, like my championship rounds, dig deep, fight for your life
Like
sort of thing.
in my head, when you get to that level, there is a little corridor in your mind that you go to access the animal inside you. And at special times you pull it out and you go,
exactly,
it's go time, baby.
That's
Do
it,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
I can tell you've been go time when you go to the gym, mate. From the last time I saw you, you're going huge.
So it is. I've been putting it in. I'll be honest, twice a day.
Legit,
Cardio in the morning.
I ain't gonna lie, you're going huge.
Yeah. Because when I stopped because I've not really been doing the fighting training as much. So when I'm back on the weights, just like that.
100%.
Puff up one time, bro. You were more cut before. Now you're looking like you're ready for AJ yourself.
Oh, do you know what? I am. No. Do you know what? I've never actually been cut the way I was cut when I was training for the fight because I've never done that level of cardio and that level of like just intensity, like
No, I hate you.
because there's never really been a goal for me to hit that was like that I had
like
to get
a reason to get.
Exactly.
Nothing that was like motivating me enough, like losing in front of many people.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you put on size for the fight then, or
No. I was losing. I was
you were wasting
losing
them.
pure fat. I was shredded, bro.
Yeah,
like I was like,
I remember
I was like, oh my god, I can do this. Like, you know what I mean? All my boys would say it because I've never really been cut like that. Like I've always been big, but never really cut like that.
So, bro, like even with the fitness stuff, because obviously it's something you take very seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say cutting is more harder than bulking?
100%.
Cutting side must be
100%.
Yeah.
Because I'm a foodie, bro.
So
all I have to do is listen. If I'm going to the gym 5 or 6 times a week and I'm a foodie, best believe I'm getting dental. Like, that's easy for me. I could eat what I want. I could get big, and do you know what I mean? Like I'm an active person anyway, so I'm never really gonna be like. Do you know what I mean? But I'll just get big quickly.
Nah, I get
and
you.
like my mum and dad.
the fat goes to the right places?
Yeah. No, I still like just most men carry the love handle,
little
thing,
pouch.
the little
I
pouch
hate
in
that,
it.
bruv.
Do you know what I mean?
Already hands down, mate. I'm like a muffin.
I used to get away with it when I was younger. I was like, it's puppy fat, man. It's puppy fat. But
no,
now I'm in my late 20s, so I'm like,
There's no puppy left.
there's no puppy left to go, bro.
So, Callum, you know what? Going onto your more, your work side of things, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you made your name from reality TV. It was the
I
weekend.
let me say this. I made a name.
Yeah, a name.
It's not a name that I go by anymore. Though. I can't seem to shake it.
The thing is that the persona of you is like reality TV star. Right?
Yeah, it's like Callum Weekender. That's like my
Callum
alter
Weekender.
ego.
Yeah,
It's like my alter ego.
Yeah. Do you reckon? The reality stuff was something that you plotted, or was it something that just came your way and you thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go, man?
No, it was very much something I had to do, wanted to do, and knew I was going to do. It's really weird for me to say that because like I was doing acting at university.
Right.
I was studying acting. So I knew that I've always wanted to be in front of TV. Like I always wanted to be on TV. But you know, obviously I'm at the university studying acting, so it was always supposed to be like down the acting route.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I finished university, got first.
Me too.
Just had to chuck that in a quick time.
First class honours, you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get a first?
Nah, I didn't go. You did.
Take the spud back, bruv. He got big guys.
Yeah, I just went straight grafting, innit?
Yeah. He's there. He was out here.
So respect to that, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, I was 3 weeks into a job. Actually, I was a business development manager at a Brazilian food chain restaurant. Like you know, so
mad.
I was actually loving it. I'll be honest with you, because
Yeah.
I've just been doing like bar work and like flipping like grannies on hen parties. I swear down, I was doing bar work and
Now you might as well.
on the Saturdays,
I can't do that.
when the women used to come in, the middle-aged women get loose, bro. I'll be honest, them hen parties used to go nuts. But anyway, I got into this next job whilst I finished.
These men are thinking, what's going on here?
Bro, I'm telling you now,
Guys,
so I basically used to host these hen party masterclasses whilst I was at university, and like 20 to 30 women every time. Like, and we used to get drunk.
Yeah.
We used to get drunk. I used to have to go home after these things. Like I used to have 2 in a day. I'd be licked by like 8 o'clock. So I'd go home and I'd go and link them out.
Yeah.
I'd just go on my own, go out with them and that.
You enjoyed that? You missed that?
Yeah. What?
Do you miss doing that?
Bro, I'd do it again now. I'd do it again now, easy. Love it.
But being a bit known now, it's a bit difficult, isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
Obviously, you got a
Yeah,
reputation
now all it's different now is I'll be able to charge more.
Bro, I would have thought,
Bro,
you know,
honestly.
being more in the public eye and that you might have to like calm down a little bit more, but no, nothing like that.
Is what it is, isn't it?
It's what it is. Do you know what it is,
Yeah.
bro? Like I've, you know, as you know, everyone knows I'm a notorious party boy, bro. I'm kind of
100%.
weekend. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. Like, so like I
These
can't
are-
really. I'm not gonna change. Like I am who I am. Like you know,
100%.
there's many sides to me, but I am a party boy. Like fuck, like do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it,
When
innit?
you make a name in that, that's what
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah,
stick in,
yeah,
innit? You've
yeah.
got to stick with that name, bruv. Partying and stuff. A bit like him.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. Yeah. So I did that. I got a new job, business development manager. I was 3 weeks into it. I was actually enjoying it because it's the first time I had a proper role. It was like, if you don't do this job,
Like responsibility.
yeah, if you don't do this job,
Yeah.
people aren't coming in, and then
Yeah.
we're not making money, and then I'm like that. So I was like, God damn, like, you know, I was like, on the phone, I got a that. So, but anyway, scrap that.
Yeah.
I got the phone call that really matters.
Yeah.
And it was a guy that I met. I met a guy 5 years before, so it was a really weird phone call because I didn't even know who was really calling at the time because I've not met him in 5 years.
Right.
And even the time we did meet him, it was very small. And it was a guy who used to sell tickets from a boat party on my first ever like lads holiday type thing. I was in Ayia Napa.
Okay.
So anyway, it goes, yo, Cal, it's Ben Perez. Shout out Ben Perez, you made my life, bro.
Ben. Watching, mate.
And he goes, yo, I was like, so I had to go to Facebook and like scroll back to, I was like, to see his face. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I was like, what are you saying? He goes, listen, I'm doing a bit of a different job now. And I'm casting producer for a TV show. I don't know if you've heard of it, called IB for Weekender. And I'm like, yeah, like, because I was applying for like, what? I was like, see the reflexes, you see that for the training and
Yeah,
AJ,
you
you watching
watching
this,
this,
yeah?
Crouching Tiger and all
He's
that.
doing that for AJ, kick on.
That's why he's still there.
And like, you know, I'd auditioned for like a couple of like reality TV shows and stuff like that, but never really got anywhere too far. Like I'd through the rounds, but then it was always like, you know, not something happened. Like I was 18, no, I was 19, and I auditioned for Love Island, and I actually ended up doing the pilot show, which I actually, you know, I've
No
never
way.
told anybody this actually. I've never told anybody this. Funny enough, I did the pilot show. So the first time Love Island ever came back,
Right.
they do like auditions, and they do something called a pilot. So basically, you go into the villa,
Yeah.
and you basically it's like a dry run.
It's like an audition,
It's
right?
like not really. It's like an audition, but they also need to see because they not
it
brought
works.
if it works. Yes,
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
you
true.
test out certain things, you know, and certain people that they like in these situations end up going on to the real thing.
Exactly, yeah.
So I ended up doing that. I was 19. Did you actually get that? I think you did.
I got him.
It's been,
Oh,
it's
just
been
let him
annoying
go.
me. It's been annoying me. I swear down.
Yard call.
Oh, see, because we've got the windows open.
Nah, it's calm, it's
Bro,
calm,
it's
it's
calm,
calm,
it's
it's
all
calm.
calm.
Alright,
When he comes
yeah.
back, bro, I've got him. Trust me.
So anyway, I've got in there with a couple of people that actually made it onto the show.
Yeah.
After that, I genuinely thought, hand on heart, I was like, I've got this because my personality just thrives in these sort of areas. When I'm on TV, bro, it's like
Yeah.
me times 10. I love it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
you thrive
Do
on
you
that.
know what I mean? I'm on cloud. Whilst I'm
It's
filming,
energy, bro.
I'm on
Yeah,
cloud
yeah.
9, and my energy does not run out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you that. Like, I tell you that. So when I didn't get it, I was scotted. I was heartbroken. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I thought this was the one. So I've gone to Zante.
Right.
to do a season there with a couple of people because they said, oh, do you know what? Let's just go there for the season. I was like, all right, sweet, whatever. I've got nothing else to do now.
Yeah.
And whilst I was over there, they called me after like a month. They was like, yo, we need you to come on in like 3 days. I was like, what? They was like, it's time, it's happening. I was like, yeah, I was gassed. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. And that like 2 days later, I ended up getting in a fight on the strip whilst I was doing a PR job.
Damn,
and I was PRing, and the guys whacked me and gave me a big black eye. So they called me like 2 days later on Sunday for a Skype call just to make sure everything, your case is packed and you know where you're going and the flights they got. They was, what's your face? I was like, listen, I got a black eye. Like, can we cover it up? They're like, nah, basically. So that was it, and I never got on. And that
because of the black eye,
because of the black eye. And I'll be honest with you, then I was heartbroken.
Mad.
I was
That's
heartbroken.
mad.
But when I look back now, that's when I do think about like fate, and I do think about like everything happens for a reason.
100%.
Because I tell you now, bro, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be doing what I am today. I would be lost in the dust like the rest of the people that was on those.
No,
Love
real
Island.
talk,
You
real
know what
talk.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong. Some people have made it like, but the original Love Island doesn't get the stuff that it gets now.
No,
I would have
of course
gone on there
not.
and been forgotten about, and I was only
100%.
19, and they was putting quite older people on there, so it was been like I would have been like the little kid.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Put me
yeah.
on there now, see what happens.
Take it out,
You
mate.
see what happens.
Love Island need you on, mate. That's what I'm saying.
So after that, did you get onto the weekend?
So after that, it was like probably like a couple of years later, something like that. And then I got onto Weekender, and that was where it all started.
That's
Life
mad.
changed.
Yeah.
Life changed.
Do you regret it? Do you regret going on?
No.
You wouldn't change anything about it?
Smashed
That's
it.
mad, because sometimes people have the regret and they think,
No,
I wish I
but
could
you know what
change
it
that.
is, like, I don't get me wrong, like, I beef Weekender, like, it had a bad name for itself, and I listen, I love you to bits, Jordan, but you gave it a bad name. You made it. No, he did. He made the show. He really did make the show, and like certain people on that really progressed that show. But my style, my type of personality, and his personality are two different things. He's a cringe head. He is. He knows it. Everyone knows it. Like, he's a cringe. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a cringy, but in my own way, and I can kind of get away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I do. Like, everyone knows I get away with it.
It's your personality, innit, bro?
Exactly.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
So like, that's why when like people say I beef Weekender, like they just be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
of
so they
course,
get a bit like that, but I can't listen. That's gave me so many opportunities to meet
of course.
people, and just live the lifestyle that I want. Do you know what I mean? So I cannot even like, I can't
Fault it in any
fault
way.
it
Yeah, of
enough.
course, yeah.
So, even like, you must have met so many people throughout this whole journey of reality TV. Mm-hmm. Would you say like you made some really good friends from it?
Yeah, 100%.
From that program and move on to now?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. I met some really, really cool people. Like, I keep in contact with a few of them.
Yeah.
Even like with the events and stuff that you go to, like you meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like one thing that I'd always pride myself on is I'm a very good judge of character.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Yeah, I've never been lied to. I've never been cheated on, to my knowledge. Like, my boys have never backstabbed me, and that to me alone, just that factor there shows me I've got a good judge of character because I've got good people around me. No one's backstabbed me, no one's lied to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
No, I heard that,
and with that being said, when I'm going to all these events, within the first 5 minutes, I know if I like you, I know where I can hold you. I know if you're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I get you, bro.
Yeah.
I get you.
You know how much you can open up,
I mean,
innit?
it's a very good trait to have in the business
course,
that I'm in.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro.
You can't open up to everyone and anyone.
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
But talking about Weekender, so obviously, I want to get a little bit deeper into it.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I saw a clip
deep guy.
online, No, I saw a clip online, obviously,
Yeah.
you met someone, obviously, on the Weekender.
I met a few people on
You
Weekend.
met a few people.
You
but-
go to Bear Lover.
There's
You
only-
go to Love Triangles, mate.
You met a few people, but there was only one. You obviously, was it on the Weekender? I can't remember if it was that you proposed to.
No, that wasn't on Weekend.
That wasn't on Weekender.
No,
What was
that
on that?
It was a
on,
different show.
Was that on a different show?
Yeah, so that
that's
was
my
on,
bad. Yeah, that's an epic
that
fail.
But
was,
you know, so many different.
Nah, I did a couple of girlfriends on there, so you're not like
yeah,
totally
yeah,
false.
my
in
bad,
it.
my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two girls,
We're
two
respecting
girls.
it,
But
innit, you know what I'm saying?
the one that you're talking about, that was a big fuck.
Was that real? Or was that like a
Yeah, was that
publicity
was that
stunt?
part
No,
of really?
it was. Listen, I'm a Pisces man, so you know.
Oh.
You know,
he's like that-
I'm
he's
like,
like that
do you know what I mean?
route,
Like, do you know what it is about these TV shows? You're like,
Have I hit a nerve? Like, I don't know if I...
no. I just like because you see. No one's ever asked me about this. I promise you, like, I've done a few podcasts. No one's ever asked me about this.
That's mad.
And every time
exclusive
a comment, yeah, do you know what I mean? Every time like a comment has been made like on my things, I've never told anyone anything about anything to do with this because first of all, it's like I was respectful in terms of like I wouldn't like to go and air out certain parts of my life, like ones that was kind of like that. But also like it's like, well, because at the time when I had like an emotional connection towards that whole scene, like that whole thing, I didn't really want to talk about it. Now I'm like however many years on, and like I don't care about it anymore, so I can tell you what going on in it.
Let's go. Go on, tell us all the time in the world. It's only 12, 15. Go on.
So, okay, so I met. Okay, so obviously it was Georgia. Georgia still, you know, lovely girl.
Yeah.
Still chat to her now?
No, definitely not, mate. She is. Put it this way, right? Oh God, this is scary.
You know what he's thinking? Should I say it?
No.
Do you know
what it is? Yeah, like because I've never spoken about it before, innit?
Yeah,
so, like,
I heard
this is it, mate. I think you should go all in.
All right,
No
say
filter.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we met on the show, and before this, somebody told me I had like a little spies route trying to work out who in this, like, what celebrities in the UK was going to go to this show. It was called the X on the Peak.
Yeah.
American production, MTV.
Right.
And they told me, they was like, oh, Joe, I think that Georgia Steele's going on because she's put a thing in an airport. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, I hate her.
Yeah.
I was like, I watched her on TV. I think she's an idiot. Like, I hate that
Just
girl.
by seeing her, just on TV.
Just on TV, like, because her personality never came across great.
Right,
It never really
gotcha.
didn't come across great whatsoever. When I met her, it was a complete opposite. I was like, this girl is so nice.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She's hot. Like, you know, we really clicked. Like, it was a complete opposite of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Both fiery. So, like, sometimes, you know, we did clash heads.
Yeah.
Whilst she was on the show, when we cut off the show, it was just nuts. And like, you know, when you filming these TV shows, bro, like, the only way I can describe it is, say I meet a girl, and we're texting, we're on social media, we're texting, we're finding out a little bit out about each other. So I like her, so I go, you know what? Let's go out for food on Wednesday. She goes, yeah, sweet. Right, so I've gone for food with a girl, and we like each other a bit more. I go, you know what? Let's do the same thing next Wednesday. We meet next Wednesday, we like each other more. Gotcha. Okay, we go, all right, do you know what? Next week we're going to see you two times because we really like what we did last. Do you know what I mean? And if you build it like that, and I would unlock my time. Bro, when you're in these shows, like, I cannot explain to you what happens. It's like you're in some fucking dream world where your watches get taken away from you, so you have no concept of time. Your phones get taken away, and all you have to do is to really go back to the roots and connect with these people. Like, they find out everything about you that you probably won't even tell other people because there's nothing else to do. So you just chat.
Yeah.
Inside each other's pockets for like 6 weeks while you're in a house. Like, you know, you really go through it, bro.
Yeah, cool.
Like, and it's like you're basically cramming years into this small thing. And whilst you're there, you don't really have any troubles. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, I don't know, like your rent at home or like your dogs or like any worries or anything you got is gone. So you're basically living on cloud 100. So everything just feels amazing. I've got this hot girl, blah blah blah. We're here in this amazing £34 million
You just
chalet.
think this is life.
This is life. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to start this life with you out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously the producers in the back room and they're all like, we think you two are the one. Like, we keep hearing you say egging us on, bro. And they know what they're doing because they're masters at psychology, bro. Like, they choose their people wisely.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. It's like training, innit? It's like they play on it, innit?
And then I'm a sucker for love, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a sucker, bro. Like, and
that's why you got it tatted on your face, mate.
Sucked. Exactly, I'm a lover boy. Do you know what I'm saying? I was sucked. So, yeah, and then fast forward to, gets to the end of the thing. I was like, you know what? I'm marrying this girl. This is it. Like, my nana and granddad married each other after a month, and this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm on that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm picturing this.
How old was you then?
I don't know, bro. I'm 27. I must have been like 25 or something.
Okay, yeah.
So, I pictured this whole thing in my head. I'm like, I'm seeing stars. She's loving it. Like, and so obviously she says yes, and we start our life outside of the show. I was already living up in Manchester. Yeah. I moved down to Essex where she was living. It was either one or the other. And I thought, do you know what?
Let me show some.
Of course, yeah.
And then that was the beginning of the end. No, do you know what it was? Like, I don't want to go into like start sniping her like that because, to be honest with you, like the situation's been and gone. So like, of course, me, there really is no animosity there. However, there was this thing that she did not too recently that pissed me off. So
Oh shit.
I will say a couple of things in it.
Yeah.
Because basically, like for me, bro, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you, like after the situation arose, because nothing bad happened to the end of the relationship. There was no cheating.
Yeah, yeah,
There was
yeah,
no
yeah.
cheating. It just know what it was,
It's
bro.
done, innit?
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
We got 3 weeks into lockdown,
Yeah.
and the shit that I used to find cute was not cute anymore. When our brains aren't computing on the same level.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause she's I'm not.
Oh, shots.
I don't know if I can say that. Actually. You don't have to believe that.
Don't worry about
You
it.
don't have
I'll
to
bleep
believe
that. I think I'm gonna beat the whole show.
No. Do you know what it is? Like I'm just a clever person, and she's not.
He reworded it.
I'll be honest, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to you, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you right now. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah,
understand
of
what you're
course,
saying.
yeah.
We're on
Yeah,
the same
of
level.
course.
Yeah, I heard
Now,
that.
am I trying to talk to somebody? Am I trying to argue with somebody, conversate with somebody who doesn't compete on your level
No, I get that.
intellectually?
Yeah, of course.
But
I hear
after
that.
a while, bro, it starts to fade. The looks aren't there anymore, and you can't do it, man. And add that with living together with someone in a confined thing because we're in lockdown.
Exactly,
Bro, I hate running. I was going on 2-hour long runs every day just to get out of the house, bro. And then one day she goes, can I come on the runs? I was like, fuck no. No, you can't
me
come on the
time.
runs.
Stay here.
Stay
Yeah, exactly.
in. Do you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
that was it, bro. And that was the end of us. And I personally don't think that is a really bad breakup. I don't really think it was
I
too
don't
toxic.
think
Like,
that's
do you know what I'm
alright.
saying?
Yeah. I just wanted to know because I
So-
thought it was part of the show.
You know,
Yeah,
I
me
just
too.
wanted to know if it was
you
real.
know, like 2 years on, I'm talking. So I've not seen her, and like we've been to we go to Dubai, we go to Ibiza, we circulate on the same places.
Of course, yeah.
I can't believe I've not seen her. Anyway, 2 years later, right? We go to an event and she's there, and I'm panicking, bro, because I've not seen her. I don't know how this situation's gonna go down. I don't know what to do. Like I'm panicking.
Anxiety in it.
Yeah, I've got anxiety, bro. And I'm saying to my boys, I don't know what to do. And like, funny enough, this is actually really funny now. This is where it gets really funny. So my boy Josh Ritchie's there.
Yeah.
And his ex there is Charlotte Crosby, right? And they had a bad breakup, bro. Like they were slating each other on social media, talking
went
about
in.
what peas are owed, like all this mad stuff,
Oh,
like really
okay,
cussing
like
each other
that.
out, like really going in on each other, like
Yeah.
horrible things. Ours was nothing like that. We said nothing. We kept it under
Yeah.
wraps. We said nothing, yeah? So anyway, Charlotte comes up to me. She's like, yo, will you please just take me over to Josh? Like, it's been and done now. You know what I mean? We're both grown-ups. I went, I don't really want to be the person who's going to do that. Like, I don't want to be like, you know what I mean? I don't want him to get upset at me for bringing that shit on his doorstep.
Yeah.
But she convinced me.
Everyone's like, I ain't involved.
She convinced me, so I took her across, yeah? And you know what? They sat down. They was like, oh, you know what? It is what it is. Like, forget all that shit. Let's have a drink. She ended up sitting at our table for a couple of drinks. We had a good time. Everyone was loving it.
Yeah.
I was like, adults, man. I was like, boys, I'm going over. I got to my pal Sophie Kasai. I said, please, will you take me over? She goes, go on, don't worry. I'll take you over, yeah? I walked over. I'm like that. I go,
Shit in it.
Georgia. She turns around. She goes, yeah.
Oh my
I
days.
go, are you okay? She went, yeah.
Oh shit.
Put her back to me like that. I was like, yo, are you serious? She was like, yeah, what? Boom, like that. And I was like, oh my God. And that was it, bro. I walked off and I was fucking spewing with that. I was ill with it.
That's a bit
I said to
mad,
Sophie,
yeah.
like, because she walked back with me, I was like, that was a joke. Like, that's the most immature thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
She's like, listen, all you got to think about is that you're fully moved past that situation.
Yeah, of course.
I probably had like 5 girlfriends past this point now. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's 2 years later.
Like, it's 2 years later.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
only way that I can rationalize this to make myself feel a little bit better, and that's what all the girls were saying to me anyway, is that like you're so over that situation, you're dead and buried that situation that you don't care about it anymore. So you can openly chat about it, talk about it with no emotional connection.
Of course, yeah.
It's been and gone. I thought we was gonna go over there, be friends, and be like, yo, Joy, both bits
It is
silly,
what it is,
like,
innit?
it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
just let
happy
it
for
go.
you. I hope you're doing well. This didn't go down like that because she still cares because I'm sick.
That's real shit.
That's real shit.
That's real
So I was
shit.
saying, I'd be,
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
upset too if I left. So I was saying, get me.
So you haven't spoken to her since?
No, never again now, bro. That's
Yeah.
the last
What if
time
she
I'll do
come
that
back
for
and
her.
said sorry and said, look, I want to
Well,
fix
guess what?
things?
I'm a cool guy, so I would always be up for that. But like, she's
yeah.
not a cool girl, unfortunately.
Bro, you know, like, at the time when you were going through all of this, was there a time that, you know, you had this, because, you know, mental health is a big thing, especially in men. You know, men don't really take it serious. Yeah, they don't really talk about it much, right?
Yeah.
Would you say you suffered with mental health at that time? Would you say that was a big part of it?
Like being confined in that space, like you said.
Yeah, you said just to go for a job.
I
just to
think
get away.
that one of the main issues, and again, I don't want to say anything that would be perceived as bad or negative. Yeah. I just know that I was feeling a type of way for a while about the relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe she was as well. Just to put a bit of fairness
Yeah,
in
of course,
it.
yeah,
There.
of
Like, you
course,
know,
50-50, mate.
And because I'd made the really big gesture that I'd made, and we was engaged. I think that added a lot of pressure onto us as two young people. That,
of course,
we have a show coming out, and people are gonna, we're do you know what I mean? Like, it's a big expectation when you got a TV show that's been viewed by millions of people global. Like, it feels like you got people counting on you. Do you know what I mean?
True,
like,
true.
You can't split up. And I'm the guy that asked her to marry me. So, like, I'll go like an idiot. I've done the biggest, as a man, the biggest probably gesture you can ever do in your life is ask a woman to marry you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing you can do. I've done that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm feeling like a double idiot, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've got the pressure of thinking, I'm gonna, with all these people. And then eventually it just got too much. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Did you receive any like hate online or anything?
No hate. Everyone was just like saying, "Oh, you idiot, you fucked it with Georgia." But they say that about every girl that I've been with. As soon as they're like, "Oh, you idiot, she was good," I was like, "They've all been good. They've all been hot. They've all been sexy. It's me. I'm the idiot. I can't hold the shit down, bro."
Well, it's always the men that get slated.
But like, you know what? People was asking me for even a year on, going, "What's happened? What's happened with you, Georgia?" I was never said. It's not really my plate. I don't really like share my laundry like that, but. Because at the time I was still feeling this type of way about it. Of course. But now, like, it's done, innit? It's a relationship. It is what it is.
Yeah,
like, you take lessons from that shit. Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro. It's all a lesson. It's a learning curve, innit, bro?
Yeah.
So what about the minute, bro?
Pick brains over looks.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm joking.
So what we're saying now, bro? Any marriage on the horizon then?
Nah.
Party boy for life.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like, I've got
a few on the go at the minute.
Bro,
you're choosing. There's a league table.
Don't worry.
So do you don't worry? Where's this gonna go, fam? This is a podcast.
Everywhere.
Don't worry about it.
No, do you know what it is, bro? I'll be honest with you, like,
Yes.
and I said this to a girl the other day, and I can't put it no more simpler than this, yeah? And this might seem like, I know people say this, but like, I know this for a fact. Dude, I can't hold a relationship down. But I get past 2 to 3 months of me being the best guy they'll ever have in their life, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, I've hit the jackpot. I'm going to the chocolate factory. I'm going to be there with the like they say on the thing. I'm going to be there." I'm saying that's what they feel when they get me, bro. Because the first 2.5, 3 months, I'm the guy. I'm taking you out nice. We're jumping out of airplanes. We're doing the most. We're going to waterfalls. We're walking my dog at night time. Do you know what I'm saying? We're doing mad shit, bro. We're sitting on the top of my car with duvets watching the stars. I'm telling you, I'd pull out the stops, bro.
So you got a bit of romance in.
Well, I'm a romantic guy. And then something happens.
I think that's where they get caught. You know that.
It's like
it's like trap them like that.
It's like walking into a brick wall one day, bang.
Yep.
Bro, I got a cut. And I don't know why. Like, I've got like genuine life commitment issues.
So would you say you're the issue?
I'm always the issue, bro.
What if you find someone with the same personality as you?
No, do you know what? That's a lie. I'm not always the issue because I do have things that I don't stand for and like icks and stuff that put me off with women. So once they hit that ick, I'm gone. Because you know what it is, but I've got too much going for me to be not happy 24/7. Do you know what I'm saying?
Word, 100%.
Like, as soon as a girl's like not, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like, then there's no point, because if I'm not, especially in the opening stages, if it's not all buzzing, then what you doing?
Exactly.
I mean,
100%.
Wasting your time, then, isn't it?
like I don't know. I will talk about it because it's actually funny. Like, the most recent one was actually something I had to cut this rapid.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my God, so and so's watching my story." I was like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, he plays for Man U." I went,
Spill the beans. Who was it?
I went,
No. She's trying to get your attention like that.
"Don't speak to me ever again."
Was she
I was like, listen, I was like, I can't do that now, because that's ick, bro.
No,
I
she's
hate
not
when
name
girls
dropping, but
no,
she's
name
trying
dropping is the worst. Girls are the
man.
worst. You don't see no man name dropping, bro. "Oh yeah, I took out Selena Gomez." Like, you don't see
exactly.
man doing that, bro. Man don't really like chatting about things like that. Girls like for me, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
As a man, I think ignorance is bliss.
100%.
When I meet a girl, bro, I don't want to know what she got up to. I don't know who she's been with. Bro, like, even when funny, I should say, I shouldn't really reference him because I'm gonna get bare hate for referencing this guy. But it's one of the main things that he said is, as a man, when you meet a woman, even if you go into a restaurant that she's already been with 5 other guys, lie.
Yeah.
And make that man
You don't
feel like
even need to say that
he's
person's name.
showing you the world, and you're so innocent, you've never seen it. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
Because
true.
it's
I hear
not
that.
nice, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not a nice thing. Like, when I meet a girl, bro, I don't want to know who she's this or who she's that. So don't ask me
Basically,
questions.
you don't need to know their body count.
Yeah, it's
No, I
true.
don't need to, definitely don't need to know
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
because if it's over 10,
Certain
then you're
man,
cocked.
yeah.
And I don't care what my number is. Don't make yours go above 10.
But I think nowadays they put too much emphasis on, the whole female thing, that everyone should be equal and stuff. So
No, I do believe everyone should be equal, but like, I just, it's like, not like that.
Yeah.
It's not in those arears, bro. Because I'll be honest, like, you can't, like, bro, my girls, like, if someone says, if I met the female version of myself, I would kick her and say, "You grow some respect."
So now, what tell us now, what does Callum look for in a woman? What is your ideal woman? Is it the looks, the personality? what is, any girls are watching now?
I don't know. I can't, bro. I'm single, bro. I'm hella single right now. So like, I
give
don't know
them
what I look for, 'cause whatever I look
a
for
chance,
is not
bro.
working. I'll be honest. I like these. I think the ones that really get me the most and they get the most out of me are the ones that really don't give it up. I've introduced like a 10-date rule in my sex now, because when you get that much sex that you basically have to start pushing it away, that's when you know you're on G shit. But I'm telling you, when I'm linking girls, and they can all know this as well, when I'm linking girls now, I say to them, listen, we're not having sex till the 10th date.
Yeah.
And they say, what? I go, yeah, no sex till they go, all right then, bro. They get into like second, third, they're like, what, really? I'm like, yeah. And they can never wait till 10 because they just start putting it active. And I'm like, all right, well, you chose this road. You chose this road. And now when they're not getting callbacks after the third week, like they're like, what have I done? I was like, you know what you did? Because I told you not to go past 10. That's what I'm saying.
So before the 10th day, they probably won't give you the full.
Bro, they just get too excited, bro. Like,
right now, you got them getting their notepads and pens out. You know,
they
what I'm
get too
saying?
excited, bro. They get way too.
But look, respect to that, bro. You've got your own, like a criteria, bro.
No, because you know what it is, bro. I don't know if this is gonna make me sound like a bad person or not, but I'm just gonna say it because it's the truth.
No,
like,
it's the truth,
I know what I'm like. I'm 27. I know how I work, and at this point in my life, like I know that. Unfortunately, I might like you a lot, but there's a trigger in your head, and if a girl's putting out too early, bro, once you've got that.
Bit of red flags.
You've had that. Do you know what I mean? Like you need to like. True. I think the best way you can deal with a girl, as a girl could deal with a man, is make him fall in love with your brain first, make him fall in love with your heart first before you start letting fall in love with your body. Yeah. Because guarantee you now, as a girl, if you're giving little crumbs out, you're giving the little crumbs, little pecks, little ear bites and little nibbles and that, like, bro, the man is not going anywhere until do you know what I mean? He's not going, 100%. And the more you hold out, he's actually gonna be like, yo, this girl's got bare respect for herself. Really. Like, and I'm not saying the girls that put out don't have respect for themselves, because I know, but because sometimes shit just gets crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? No, innit? Sometimes you just get bare lit, and then you just like, you know what? The moment was right. You've got Bryson Tiller on in the background. The lights are dim. The candles are on. She's coming, she's met the dog, she's like, this guy is 30, I need to... Do you know what I mean? But like, so sometimes it just has to happen. But if you want to lock me down, don't do it. Mate. Don't do it.
So bro, you know what? Obviously, something that struck me when I first saw you, it was your tattoos, bruv. And that's completely off the subject of women. Yeah. But bruv, we could be talking about women all day, yeah?
Yeah, we can.
You've got so many tattoos, like...
Yeah, man.
Are they meaningful? Like, if so, which one... would you say is...
You know what, bro? Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm a like I said, I'm a Pisces, isn't it? So I'm a natural born creative. Like, I love creative shit. Like, whether it's music, whether it's like,
love it.
You see how, you know what I'm saying? I love the creativity, like stuff like that. So like, when people always say, what does this one mean? What does this mean? I was like, it means I like to look good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
It means I like to look good, bro. Like, I like the patterns, I like the styles that I've gone for. Like, some of them have definitely got meaning. Like, obviously, all the Japanese symbols are to represent like me as a person. Like, do you know what I mean? I've got the separate things. Like, this is my most recent one. I've got some Arabic on my head here.
So what does that say in Arabic?
So this one says, even in our darkest moments, may we believe in the light.
Mad.
Deep. It's funny because I actually made that up myself, and then I Googled it, and there was very much a similar quote that somebody else made. I thought I was like the next flipping Einstein. Coming up with some mad theorem, like, you know what I mean?
I remember seeing you on the...
that mad story.
At an event,
go for it.
You had a certain tattoo, and I was like, what does that mean?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, for example, there's other tattoos like this one in Arabic.
Yeah.
This one means shrimp.
Shrimp.
He said frog.
No, yeah. So me and the boys, obviously, we got a YouTube channel called Gas Life, and plug.
Gas Life, mate. Make sure you subscribe now.
And basically, we played a spinning roulette thing, and basically, it's called tattoo roulette. So we had 2 jars. You spin it, lands on black or red. And you pick in a jar, and it'll show a body part. Yeah. You spin it again, it lands on a number. You pick the number out, and it said shrimp. Yeah. I said, if you man think I'm getting a shrimp, as in the actual animal, or the word shrimp tattooed on my face, you're out of your mind. My family will already disown me enough.
In Arabic, so it looks alright.
But I got it in Arabic, so like no one knows what it is. But the funny thing is, the next day I went, no one's really going to see it unless I go back to Dubai, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then the next day I went to my laundrette, and she looked at me, she goes, you must really like prawns, no? And I was dead on the floor, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I was like, oh, do you know what?
You can't go edge of road anytime soon.
I just went, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So you've been in Dubai since, and everyone like seen it?
I haven't been to Dubai. I had an incident in Dubai, and I have not been back since, to be honest with you. Like, I got my watch stolen. But let me just tell you something first of all. I want to talk about because I can't be asked with girls coming up me saying, "Oh, he's a fuckboy," blah blah blah. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm actually single by choice.
Cool.
I'm single. I'm single on purpose. Yeah. But like. I'm like I say, I'm a lover boy. So like I like to have things. Like I'm not like my DMs are popping. Like I don't want to sit there and chat to no things. Like what you're on about. Like I think I'm not gonna sit there and like take girls out because I'm not the sort of guy that's like. I'm also not the guy that's like, yo, come round to my yard and like, let me, do you know what I mean? Because I like to conversate with women. Of
course.
I like to enjoy like. That
about having a good time.
I like to have a good time. So I think that you know, I'm not where I want to be career wise. And because of that, I cannot settle down because I'm not a finished product myself.
Bro, it will ruin it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a finished product, bro. And I'm not like I'm still chasing the bag severely, trying to get my bag. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, anything else that like I know some people say, oh, you need to get with a woman and you build it together, like build your empire together. That's not for everyone, bro. It's not for me personally. Like so, I have so much like my life is so fast paced. Yo, let's go do this. Let's do this. Oh, we've got this TV show here. Go and fight this. Like, do you know what I mean? Go and sing. Like, and it's like. I can't do the extra person that I have to call in with to check if it's okay because I want to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, you know, whilst I'm still trying to chase my bag, I can't really secure it. So I'm single by choice. However, the reason that I obviously, you know, I do get whatever fuckboy or play or whatever, it's just because like I do obviously do. It's
how you do your thing, bro. Yeah.
You know, you go and chat to girls, innit? But I think that often gets misconcepted as like, listen, as long as you're open with these women and you say, listen, I don't want a girlfriend. However, I like you as a girl. So if you want to like,
therefore, it don't make you look like a.
The problem with girls is like they think that they can like, yo, I'll be the one.
I'll
be the one. Or they'll be like, oh, do you know what? We'll go out together for a little bit.
But
like,
you're telling them how it is.
I tell you how it is, bro. Like I'm 27 now. I don't have to lie to you. Like I'll tell you how it is. I don't want a girlfriend, but if you want to enjoy me with time,
let me know.
Once they,
if not, bounce.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, real shit.
Real talk, yeah.
So, bro, what happened in Dubai, bro? Tell us more about that. Because it's meant to be the city.
I'll be honest, bro.
I can't believe it.
I'll be honest, bro. I took the biggest L out of anyone that's ever taken. I'll be honest. Well, not anyone's ever taken, but for me it was a big L. But it was a major thing. Like I've been doing television for like 6 years now, and like, I bought myself a Rolex, and do you know what? I bought myself a Rolex at a time when I was not financially stable enough to buy a Rolex.
Right.
At the time, I probably had like 20 grand in my bank, and this is when I just actually like was starting with Georgia, and we just moved down to Essex, and I was going around to all these parties, like, and there was Towie people there, and there was all these events. You go to these red carpet events, Georgia gets invited all the time, so I'm like, oh, we're going there, and she's like, you need to. I was like, you need to get a watch, and I'm like, I just like my tattoos though, like I've never thought about watches because I'm commentating on tattoos. I like to show it like that. She's like, no, you need to get a watch. So I was like, all right, sweet. So then she convinced me to get a watch, bro, and I'll be honest, but like, because I felt like a little insignificant little waste man.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna get a watch. So I had about 20 grand in my bank at the time, and I spent 15 of that, or 16, 17, something like that, on a watch, which left me with like 3 grand. Is that some raj? Is that raj or what?
Yeah, of course.
Because I wanted to purvey a look, because I was asked about what people thought.
That's deep, man.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah,
and that is why I believe this is what happened to me later on.
Yeah.
So I'm in Dubai. And again, I've not learned my lesson because I'm hanging around with different people. Like, you know, when you go to Dubai, I'm not going to say that, but these crazy people out there. Do you know what I mean? People go to Dubai because of the
madness.
So anyway, madness. Like, and they've all got dough. They've all got dough. They've all got bread. They're all bust down watches, bust down this, diamonds, everything. And I was looking around. The girls are loving it. Like, they're spending the money on the tables. Like, you know, don't know we were spending money on the tables, but we were all chucking with the boys. Like, these men are just going racks. So I'm around all this, but I'm kind of like sucked into this lifestyle. I'm like, yo, I want my watch bust down.
Yeah.
So it was 8.5 grand, which is a lot cheaper to do over there when you're in the UK. It's like VVS1 diamonds, the face.
Of course.
I'll get it. So I took it to a jeweler's. On the jeweler's row where they all are.
Yeah. And that's in Dubai, yeah.
So this jeweler's actually messaged me on Instagram. I've been working with them. They actually put VVS1 diamonds in a little chain that I had.
Right.
So we gained.
So you knew them, yeah?
Over 5 months, we gained up a bit of trust together. Cool. I was getting them pure sales. Said, listen, we'll do you a discount. We'll give you 8.5 grand, and we'll bust down the whole thing for you in and out because we're getting so much work from you from promoting us. I went, oh my god, thank you so much, because I was plugging them to all my other celebrity mates.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I paid them the 8.5 grand, and I gave them a watch. And I'm literally about to, it's been like a couple of weeks or whatever, and I'm just like, yo, I need to get my watch because I'm leaving tomorrow. They said, it's all done, don't worry, we're going to come and give it to you. I said, sweet. They came and they gave me a fake watch back. Now, first of all, the first thing I noticed, I've got skinny wrists and big hands. So like the watch came back, I was like, bro, have you put extra links in my watch?
Yeah.
He's like, nah. I was like, well, why is it like that then? So that was the first thing.
Yeah.
Called my mum, because at the time I had my Rolex box back at the house, at my family house.
Yeah.
So go and check my serial number, please. She goes there, she's like, reading it, and it's like nothing. It's not the same.
Completely different.
So it's fake. at this point, I'm in Dubai now. I'll be honest. If this is in the UK, I'll be straight
Wow.
up. You know, it's like I'll be honest with you. Bro, my boys would have grabbed him, and he would not be going nowhere. And you know, bad things are happening. Bad things are happening, bro. Until you give him a watch back. You know what I mean? You're getting battered up. That's what I'm saying. Until you give him my stuff back, because you can't just rob man like that. Like, do you know what I mean? However, we're in Dubai.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
first of all, you would never think that's gonna happen.
So you're in Dubai. So we have to like play things legit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. My friend thought that he had a lawyer connect that one of his brothers or something used before. So we decided to go for him. He turns up to the scene where the guy's still there. He's like in Arabic, so he looks kind of crazy. The police is there. He's chatting with him. He looks all crazy, and he's got the guy to put his thumb there. He signed this thing. He says basically, I've stole Callum's watch. So at this point, I have to give him, I can't remember what the number was, but like say X amount of AED back.
Yeah.
Or the watch back in the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'm going to prison. Right?
Mad.
So I'm like, boom, say nothing. And they've also now got to pay for the lawyer fee, and he's got to give me a bit extra because of the
inconvenience.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm buzzing. I'm thinking, well, the guy's not going to go to prison for 5 years in Dubai because it's a very bad place to go to prison. Do you know what I mean? They don't treat you good if you're doing theft and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, it's sweet. I'm getting my watch back. It's all good.
Yeah.
I had to leave Dubai because I had work. I had to go to the south of France. I had work for our photo shoot, and I couldn't miss it because it was good. It was good pay, but it was all sorted. My guys knew this guy. We paid him the money. He seemed legit. A couple of weeks go by. My man's not answering his phone. I'm going, what's going on? He's like giving a little bare excuses and that. He goes, da, 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 da. So this another 2 weeks goes by, and I'm really struggling to get in contact with this lawyer. He goes, I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. Da, da, da. This is what it is. The guy's. His accounts of all this, we've frozen his accounts, but to release the money, basically we need another 2.5 grand because blah blah blah. This is what you have to file for this case, and I've gone, all right, so £2,500 more. Yeah, I get the watch back, I get all the money back, I get everything. Da, da, da. He goes, yes. I went, all right, okay, go on then, boom, 2.5 grand, yeah, bang, phone switches off, never seen him again.
Bro.
And that is why I'm never going back to Dubai, bro. Because I don't ever want to be in a place where just because you're Arabic and you're from that country that you can have power over what's right and what's wrong. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a bit mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And you never looked into it or nothing.
Bro,
you just left
can't,
it.
bro, because the guy's just like, it's pure like your word against mine. It's his country, it's not mine, and that's the way they roll, bro. Like it's not like they really do roll like that. And I was like, and even if I try to open something, I'm spending more money. And like, it's just when does it end? You know what I mean? And I had my watch insured. But my watch was only insured domestically. So by the time I tried to claim it back in the UK, it had already been filed in the super Rolex watch stolen thing. So I'd just taken about a 38 grand L, bro. And I was just like, and I said to myself, do you know what? That's your own fault because you bought that watch at a time when you shouldn't have bought it in the first place, and they took it off you because that's why.
Bro,
That is absolute
I don't agree with that, man.
That's pain, bro.
It's bare jarring.
My experience with Dubai has been completely different. Like
Everyone's has.
Bro, one thing
Everyone's
wrong,
has.
you call the tourist police and straight away they'll be like, yeah, he's right, you're wrong.
I don't know what happened, bro. But I just got finessed, to be honest with you. I got really finessed.
I'm actually speechless, bro. That's quite hard for
So
me.
after that, I've not gone back because they're just like, I've just got negative.
You get scarred,
things
don't you?
towards
You
that.
just feel
I
mentally
have
like,
to,
nah,
to be
allow
honest
it,
with you.
man.
Because I don't like going to places now where I don't feel in control. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel in control when I go in Dubai.
No, but I mean, if you do try to go there again, without doing business with watches and stuff like that, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
What do you think of that one, though?
Maybe a time, bro.
Yeah,
Time's a healer, innit?
yeah,
Time's a healer, yeah. But obviously, going back there, you might start thinking,
No, it's just like there's a very strict rules in there, Dubai, and I'm a party boy, and we like to get loose sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And like the whole thing is a bit. We was throwing parties, and it was like COVID. It was all crazy. So like,
Bro, let's move on from that. Obviously, it's a mad situation.
Yeah.
But I want to speak a little bit about the MMA stuff because recently you signed up to have a fight.
Yeah, man.
Like an MMA fight.
Yeah.
And firstly, I was shocked by it.
Yeah.
You're getting in the ring and that. But
but then
you know what it is, bro? Don't let these veneers fool you, bro. Like man's about it. Like swear down. Like, do you know what it is, bro? Like first of all, two things. I said to myself that first of all, in 2022, I will take anything that comes to me. Like every opportunity that comes, I will make it. Even if it's like something that's a bit risky, I'll make it my own. I'll do my best, and I want to experience new things,
You make it work.
No, I mean, so
definitely.
I've been doing like flipping, jumping out of planes, and like singing on karaoke TV shows.
Mad,
like,
yeah,
do you know
yeah.
what I mean? I sang on the karaoke TV show at the same time I was training for an MMA fight. Like, do you understand what?
Yeah, yeah,
do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
There's
no limits,
There's no limits, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I want to experience everything, and like every Sunday I go waterfalls and I go cold water therapy, like, and
That's sick.
I experience good stuff like in my life.
Nuts.
Yeah.
And that was just another thing, like, this stuff scared me, like, because I'm putting my name to something now, and there's gonna be a lot of.
course, yeah.
Obviously, I've got a name, I've got over 500,000 followers, like.
That's a bit mad.
Yeah.
All eyes on
That's
you.
Yeah, and I've never
legitly.
really, like, I've dabbled in boxing when I was younger, but I'm always one of them people like to try a bit of this, and then you go and try a bit of that. So like,
Yeah,
I never really
of course,
stuck
yeah.
at many things.
So you meant to fight James English, wasn't it?
Yeah, and do you know what it was? They said to me, the guy's had two fights, I think he's had, and he won both of them. And I went, show me the fights.
Yeah.
Looked at the fights, I went, sign the papers. Do you know what I mean? I was up for it.
So you're confident you beat him?
Yeah, like, do you know what it is? But like, I've never had something so that got me as gassed for this. Do you know what I mean? Like, to a point where like, this is so important
Yeah.
for me not to lose this. My pride came out, and the devil inside come on me, was like, you ain't losing this, bro. So you're training as hard as you can. You know what I mean?
You were getting in. I remember
Yeah,
I
ain't
come
gonna
to
lie,
the
yeah.
gym once and you were like getting mad.
Yeah, even with grappling and everything, I was like,
Yeah,
probably
man. Like,
intense training,
I'll be
wasn't
honest.
it?
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Like, and I know people were putting it in, but I ask anybody there, they will say that I was putting it in more than anyone there. Facts. I was putting it in. And I know we went on like a trip to Portugal for like a training camp in Portugal,
Right.
and that's when I won him. That was when
You go into his head.
That's when I got into his head, yeah. Because I was in Portugal, yeah, so I'd not really been drinking at all for this whilst the prep for the fight, but we've gone to Portugal and like, obviously you got to bear in mind, like, it's not just that we was filming a TV show, so it wasn't just about the MMA side of things. You got a bunch of celebrities in there that like to party.
Yeah, of
So
course.
like when we go to Portugal, we're gonna obviously do a bit of both.
Go nuts.
yeah,
We was
exactly.
filming the whole thing in it. So I'm a party boy, so I'm partying. I'm in Portugal. I'm enjoying my summer. You know what I mean? I'm still training hard. So like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, this is when I got in his head, because so we was going out, and we might be getting in at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah. But I would take those 4 hours sleep that I got on a hangover. I would wake up at 8 o'clock and I would do a 5K run and get back to the house before he'd even brushed his teeth.
Mad.
And I said that to him.
Wow.
And at that point there, he was like,
Shit.
I can't do this.
No way.
Yeah.
Serious?
And I started getting quiet. Didn't want to come out to like the foods and stuff. Like, he didn't want to be around me because like he tried making it out like that he liked my personality too much, but he knew that he's getting smoked.
Oh shit.
And do you know what also it was as well? And the thing is, I'm saying this like I'm saying this with like I could say a pinch of salt or something, because
Yeah.
like I really do like him. Like, I
Yeah, yeah.
genuinely,
He's a good guy.
genuinely
Yeah,
love
good
the
guy,
guy.
man.
I
Yeah.
love his
Geezer, man.
personality, and I love what he's about, and I think he's smashed what he's doing for work.
Definitely, man.
However, he knows that he when he first took the fight, he thought, oh, Callum might be for weekend. Like little reality TV star, I'm gonna dick him. Do you know what I mean? That's what he thought. He
Yeah,
looked
of
at me,
course.
he thought,
Yeah.
pretty boy, He thought he was gonna
Yeah.
wallop me, right? That's what he thought. He thought he was gonna
Has
give
he
me a
seen you
wallop.
recently though?
No, probably not. But like, he's got nightmares. He doesn't check my page anymore, innit? I'd have a nightmare as well. But like, he has a podcast, as you probably know. And,
Yeah,
he
of course.
interviews some
Massive,
very,
man.
very,
Yeah.
very big people.
Amazing.
He
Amazing,
interviews a lot of gangsters as well.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
I watch a
imagine
lot of it, I ain't
interviewing
gonna
all these gangsters and knowing that I licked his head clean off. Like, imagine that, bro. No, that's what he
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
He
yeah, I
obviously
heard
thought
that.
about, like, I've got a really big podcast. This is my main bread. This is what brings my bread in. And how can I go on there when I just got beat by a reality TV
Oh,
star?
100%, bro.
Like, do you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah.
thought. But he
Sounds
should
like
have
pride
thought.
thing.
But he shouldn't have thought that before he. You know what I mean, you can't take the fight because you thought you're gonna bang someone. Then when you think you're gonna get scared, you can't. You know what I mean? You can't
That's
spin
nuts.
it.
That's nuts.
But anyway,
mad.
I love the guy to bits.
No, I
Great
respect James.
guy, man. Yeah, honestly.
But he would have got banged.
Would have, so it's not happening anymore.
The thing about these fight cards is like it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to do, and I do think it's gonna happen. There's definitely, we've had to rearrange dates and rearrange venues and stuff.
Yeah.
Rearrange the card because not everyone was right for that card. I'll be honest, like some people wasn't pulling their weight.
Fair enough, yeah.
So it's gonna come back, and when it's ready, at this time, because I got really excited for that, bro. I'll be honest with you, I
Yeah.
was really
Yeah,
pushing
man,
it.
same,
I
yeah.
trained hard for about 4 months for that. Like I wasn't doing my usual movements. You know what I'm saying? So like the only way I can describe it is like imagine waiting at a food restaurant. And when the food's coming, you're like,
Yeah.
and you see
Every
the way,
waiter
and
walks
then you
by,
see the
you
way
think
she
it's
walks
yours.
past you, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. That's how I felt. So like, I don't want that
feel like that
pressure
all the
again.
time.
So I said, look, if the next fight's happening, it's sweet. Just give me 6 weeks notice.
Yeah.
Because I can't be asked doing a 4-month camp again because it's long.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You stay up that there ready for so long, it drains you a little bit.
But
bro.
is there a
course,
weight?
man,
Is there a
yeah.
weight class you're fighting at, or is it just whatever?
So I'll probably fight around like 79, 80 kilograms.
Bloody hell.
Is that what he is as well?
No, he was
heavier,
heavier
innit?
than that.
Yeah, he's a bit heavier than that.
He was trying.
What are you now then?
That's mad.
I'm probably back up to what I was before, so I'm probably like 83, 84 now again. Because as soon as I stopped training, I carried on with the weights. Because I'll be honest, bro, like the training aspect of it is fucking intense, mate. It's
mad,
I think I'm probably out of everyone. I don't know, like, the girls cried and stuff, but you know that's more expected, I guess, without sounding like.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I cried at least twice, at least 2 or 3 times. I cried during the sparring days, bro, because when your head's getting licked clean off, bro, but you know you gotta carry on. Like it's a very big step to overcome.
Yeah, of course it is, bro.
There was something we did called Shark Tank, and the fighters will know about this thing called Shark Tank. You definitely know about it.
Yeah, you know that.
And it's where it's basically like 5 guys outside waiting for you. Yeah. Each of them get a 1 minute round on you, whilst you got to do the full 5 minutes against each one of them. So they're all fresh and you're peppered. And you got to do it for 3 rounds. It's 15 minutes worth of fighting. Oof. And it's absolutely mental torture.
Terrifying.
Terrible. And that's when I got tears under my eyes because I'm like, this is horrible. And I'm dropping to the floor, they're scooping me up. And I can't even really stand there. Bro, it was terrible.
Nuts.
I got like 3 black eyes whilst I was in my fight camp, bro. I was giving it everything.
That's absolutely insane, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but you know what? I never felt as good. After you finish the sparring, you feel really good. But during it and before it, coming up to it, your head's gone. Like I remember driving there going,
Well, I walked into the gym.
Like, what have I signed up for, mate?
I saw him doing practicing on. I think it was grappling when I saw him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't light. I mean,
It's heavy stuff, bro.
Yeah, man. I was thinking,
fight,
what's going
bro.
on here? No, but it's training. So I thought, training might
And
show
you know what it
how
is?
to do it.
There's a mad concept about sparring that I just can't get my head around. I don't like it, and that's not one thing I don't like. Is I love getting all the techniques stuff, but I really do not like sparring. And the reason is because like, in the same way that I'm aggressive, like in certain aspects of my life, and I'm really confident. I'm like, you know, like I don't take shit off people. Like if you're gonna say something to me, like we're gonna have if I've got something to say back, I'll say it. Do you know what I mean? So like, in the same way that like if I'm having a fight, like I'm aiming to kill you, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like we're fighting, bro. Like, I'm trying to take your head clean off, bro.
Of course.
So the reason I don't like sparring is because
the same, is
it's
it?
basically you basically saying like we're gonna spar for 5 minutes now.
You gotta
These next
suppress
5
it.
minutes, like you gotta suppress it, and it's basically saying okay for the next 5 minutes, like I'm going to get punched up. I don't like getting punched, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like if I'm having a fight with you, I'm trying to knock you out. So like when I'm sparring, it's like, oh, this is long, bro. I'm just gonna have to take shots, and like sometimes you're gonna get dinked one time, you don't like it, then you gotta give them back. I don't like that concept, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Because sparring ain't the same, bro. You ain't gonna have the same, the tenacity you're fighting when you're fighting with, like a guy who's trying to fight
Like
you.
when you come and you finish sparring, you take your gloves off with your hands like that.
Yeah, man, sparring.
Yazz has been sparring a few times as well.
Yeah, bro, I've done it. I've done sparring a few times. I hate it.
Yeah,
I really hate the damn thing. So, Callum, before we wrap up, bro, there was something I wanted to ask you about your future projects.
Okay.
And, whether you'll be working with ITV again, whether you're working with, other TV channels. What's the situation with them?
So I'm definitely working soon, first of all, with MTV.
Yeah.
Working with MTV. I don't think I can tell you what I'm filming, to be honest. I don't know.
Can't say too much.
I don't actually know, so I'm not gonna say it. But like I'm filming, I'm active, bro. I've done like 3 TV shows this year already. Like I'm probably one of the most active filming.
Yeah, definitely,
reality TV people.
Oh,
like,
like
you know what I'm
every
saying?
scroll I see
Bro,
on Instagram,
when people ask me like, they go, "What have you been on?" I go, "Everything." The only one I've not been on is Love Island, and I technically still did a little pilot, so I may have. But like. I'm active with it, and I've got certain places I want to go. Like realistically, when I say to management, I want to go on the Bear Grylls, the island, the celebrity, the island.
Yeah, of
I want
course.
to do that so bad. Or SES, Who Dares Wins. Like I'm veering away from like the footboy shows, but don't get me wrong, I snap them up easy because I just excel in them ones, bro. Because I just take it for like
cool. You know
innit?
what you're good at, innit?
Yeah,
That's it.
So yeah, I've got an MTV one coming up soon, so that's going to be really excited. It's a bit more of a challenging one as well. So
Yeah.
That's what I'll say about
that's it. Yeah.
ITV. I don't know where I stand with ITV at the minute. I'm not going to say too much about that one either, but like all I'm going to say is it's a very what's the word? It's fickle. It's fickle the word. What's fickle mean?
Yeah, bruv.
Like a weird
Like I told
vibe.
you, I didn't go uni.
So I think it's a very.
You're picking up a degree.
Television is a very fickle industry. All I want to say is when I was on their show and doing the weekend, I feel like they really sexualized me as a person.
Okay.
And when it suited them for me to be, doing what I was doing and
it was fine
with the girls.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
stuff
feel
like
you.
that, it was fine.
Yeah.
But like when I'm in modern day society, things are the world's evolving and stuff like that. They wasn't okay with it. Like, and I didn't really debate that about them. We had big arguments, and I don't know what terms we're on, to be honest. But like to be honest, I really do think they did me a bit dirty, to be honest with you. Like,
Oh, you an apology, mate.
well, they do owe me an apology for sure,
100%.
bro. Like, you know what I mean? We got like people.
Yeah,
But don't forget,
yeah.
they've got executive. This is
Do you know
what
what
they
it is,
need
bro,
to
like
do.
about them? And I'll be perfectly honest with you now. And I'll say it because I hope they change it. Now, I'm supposed to be ITV talent. They cast me as ITV family, ITV talent. Yeah. Now, this is the God's honest truth, bro. Like, they claim that they check on the mental health and the support of their cast members and stuff like that. Yeah. Of course. But like, we've not filmed. We haven't filmed Weekender for like 2 years because of COVID. And ask me how many times they checked in on any of us.
Yeah, that's a bit mad.
Not once. Not once. They checked in on none of us. In fact, ask me how many times I filmed them for like 4 or 5 years, and ask me how many times they come and check in until somebody kills themselves or commits suicide, and then they start going, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, see, that's a bit deep.
Do you know what I mean?
Deep.
It really is like that, bro. And it really is like that. So like, you know what I mean? There's certain sides of that building that I do not like and I do not rate.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I'm not gonna be the one to whistleblow it because it's not me, and I do feel like it is a bit of a
It's a grey area, isn't
you
it?
don't say, like, do you know what I mean? Because when I came to them about certain issues, yeah, it was a bit like I don't want to say too much. Do you know what people's reactions when I tried to tell them? I said I might fucking say something, you know. People's reactions, I didn't really rate the reaction that people was getting, including my family, including like some of my friends. They said, "Yeah, but listen, bro, like you want to watch out because you got to think about your career and your future." Bro, I'm talking about what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not
100%.
talking about
Yeah.
my career in television. So if I come out and say something that's right. But your reaction is like saying, "Oh yeah, but you want to watch out like about what they could do, bro." Fuck that. I'm telling you about what's right and what's wrong. Don't talk about like, wow, you could never get a show again, because like, do you know what I mean? And that's like some Hollywood ass shit, bro.
No, of
when
course,
people were
yeah.
trying to say they didn't want to go and talk about what people was getting up to because they didn't want to get the next gig.
Yeah.
And that's a scary thought, isn't it?
That is.
It is,
Definitely.
We're not gonna go into it.
No.
Do you know what I'm
But
saying?
bro,
though,
you know,
innit?
while we're talking about your career and stuff, there is a project you've started, like a venture you've started.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Go into it, my
Yeah,
brother.
I'm glad we're ending on
Take
this.
that
I'm
on.
glad we're
Yeah,
ending on
yeah,
this.
Let's end on this, bro.
End on a big.
So,
end on a high.
to start off with, like, I used to have a clothing line.
Right.
And, you know, my heart was never really in it. Because it wasn't something that I'd always wanted to do. But, like, I had a big following. So it's like, I have to capitalize on this somehow.
Yeah, of course.
I have so many people that look up to me. I have so many kids that think I've dressed good. So many kids that like where I carry myself.
Yeah, you're
and
drippy,
my
bro,
mental,
yeah.
like, everything. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they want to do what I do and they want to wear what I wear because it's
Yeah,
cool.
of
But, like, I missed the whole social media first ever reality TV shows era when it was popping. Like when you came out there, my boy Chet faded, killed it, multi-million-pound company.
Yeah.
Couture Club killed it, multi-million-pound company. Hera, like these are the opening people who just off the back of the reality TV scenes, the first ever X on the Beaches.
Yeah, of course.
People was looking at
They
them,
excelled
like,
from it.
"Oh,
Yeah, of course.
Geordie Shores, they got 11 Degrees, all them stuff, yeah. I came a bit later. They're a bit like, only by like 2 or 3 years, but I was too late, bro, because there was already, everyone wanted their clothing brand,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Instagram, clothing man, that was the thing, bro. So when I came, bro, it was really hard to break in there, and I had 2-3 business partners a bit older than me, and we wasn't seeing eye to eye, and I wasn't making enough money for me to get stressed about it. So we left it, and then I'm speaking with my pals. I'm like, bro, like I feel like I'm getting a bit older now. Like I'm not, I've got so much potential to do something, but like nothing's really sitting with me, and nothing's working, and like it's all like really quick cash. Like I need my pension. I need my
stability.
I need
Yeah.
my flipping-
You're thinking
I need
long term,
I need
innit?
my $1 million idea, bro. I'm sick of like getting modeling jobs and then spunking the money and this and that. I want to get something solid. I want to get something that excites me and gets me out of bed in the morning. And then it happened, you know, like, so off the back of me being a party boy, I decided to start like, because we used to throw these big boat parties, house parties.
Yeah,
We used to have
yeah.
girls, like the ratios were like 90% girls, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like we was
Yeah.
doing mad, we was doing crazy things, bro. Like, oh my God, wow. Yo, take me back, bro. I'll be honest, lockdown was lit. But like, you know, we was throwing these mad parties, but me and my boys would all just chuck the money together for the booze and just
Right.
like let everyone just like spend our money essentially and drink
Yeah,
our
yeah,
money.
yeah.
We wasn't asked because it was mainly girls, but like then we thought at the end, I was like, bro, why are we paying all this money for girls to come and drink our drink and then we'll have a good time? And you know, it's like everyone needs to start chucking in for this sort of thing, or like
Yeah.
we should start selling tickets or whatever. So we thought, I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna do events. I'm gonna start doing events. Like I want to start doing
into that.
nightclubs and that, because everyone knows me to facts of a party. Everyone knows I always throw a good party. So if I start doing events, they're going to come to that party because they know that I party and it's going to be good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like, so that's how it started. I'm doing events, and I started doing my own event called Pandora, and it was flipping sick. One of the best events I've ever been to. There's a tree house in the middle of the room. It was all like, we had like avatar girls all sexy going around. We had drums, we had saxophone. And I was like, how can I maximize my profit here? Like, I'm getting into these events. Vodka. Let's make a drink that they can all drink when they get there. So me and my two friends came together and we was like, this is it. And it took us about just over a year to do, trial with the distilleries and checking out distant distilleries, the bottle, the this.
You designed the concept,
and it hit us, Amare, which means to love in Latin. So Amare vodka, to love vodka.
Mad.
And it's honestly sick.
Mad.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm really embarrassed right now because, but if one good thing does come from this, I actually have no bottles in the house right now, and that's only because we drank them. Because it's so good, and we just had a party here at the weekend. So like, obviously, like everyone's like, when he gets back here, there's nothing more satisfying to me going, yeah, you like that vodka? That's mad.
So where can they get it from?
So we can get it from the website. We've just signed with a big distributor called, I don't know if I can talk about it yet, to be honest with you, but
rather
I've
not.
got a big distributor, so it's going everywhere. We're getting it into convenience stores. We're getting it into, bro. Do you know like when you say something like, when we start this idea and I'm going, bro, I'm going, Jake, my bro, like Isaac, this is gonna be flipping major. I've got a feeling inside, bro, and I'm telling you, this is gonna be a multi-million-pound business. But like, I'm half saying it because I'm not going to put no negative spin. I don't really truly know, but I'm saying I do have a good feeling.
Positivity,
it's positivity, but like,
Yeah.
at the same time, you don't really know how you're going to do it. You're going to try your best to do it,
Yeah.
but it's flipping happening.
That is
It's
sick.
happening. Like,
is
I'm
sick.
talking at a quicker rate than we even expected.
mad.
Like we're getting into bars, clubs, and restaurants in Leeds, Manchester. We just got 5 in here right now in Manny. We've got London, we've got Essex, we've got Newcastle launch next month. We've got Liverpool this month. Like we're flipping to the moon. We've got
rocketed,
Dubai
man.
connections happening now as well. Like Ibiza, it's really going good, bro. And I'm really, really
Don't know about
happy.
Dubai, mate.
Listen, if they start stocking the vodka, I'm there. There we are. We'll have you so
There we
that
go.
then
Yeah,
I'm there.
exactly. Yeah.
But like, it's a really, really nice thing, bro. We have 3 flavors and the strawberry flavored vodka, passion fruit flavored vodka, and original flavor. And I'll be honest, bro, they're flying because they're amazing.
Yeah.
Bro, good luck with that, man.
Good luck with that, man.
We know I don't personally drink
The
myself.
other thing about us
but
is the last
wish
thing
you
I'm
all
gonna
the
say
best.
is this last thing, yeah.
Yeah.
We built this from scratch. No £7 million investment, no £1 million investment, no £500,000 investment. We bid this with our own dough, and we have
That's
taken
deep,
it to
bro.
the moon, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of
So,
course,
like,
man. Yeah.
But may your hard work pay off, bro.
Yeah,
That's what we can
definitely.
see. Good luck with it all, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I will
man.
send you some now. I'm so gutted that I don't have any here for you to try, but it's that good we drank it.
We don't drink though, innit?
That's the good thing about
Nice,
us.
yeah.
Bro, you know what? Thank you so
Yo,
much.
thank you
for
Hello,
having me. Hello, man.
thank you, man. Honestly,
Appreciate
it was
that, my broski.
such a good vibe. Honestly,
Thank you, my bro.
positivity, energy was
Yeah,
on
man.
it. I'm very tired from it.
I'm a bit lively now.
Look off.
Like, I appreciate you having me. I love doing these chats,
definitely.
but it's kind of like it's like a little
of
bit
course,
therapy
man.
thing
Yeah,
as well.
it
Do you know what I mean?
It
Like,
really is. I
That's
knew
what
with
we
you.
like though, innit? We like bringing people on that just speak about what they want to speak about. It's not like an interview or anything like that.
Nah, it's just
Everyone
you
has got a
being you,
podcast.
innit, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
There's no filter here, mate.
Yeah.
no filter.
Look, if you look at-
today, bro.
if
I
you
might
look
say
at-
some
yeah,
stuff. I
exactly.
might regret a couple of these things. I'll be honest.
10 past 1.
You man got a cut that
No.
people never.
We ain't
know.
cutting
cutting
nothing.
nothing.
I'm joking now.
I'm saying you
Love
man
for
got
that,
a
Callum,
side
yeah,
that people
so-
don't even know, so I'm scared to know. Like, oh shit.
But anyway, guys,
yeah.
thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you like, comment, share, and
Subscribe.
And subscribe to Amari Vodka. Buy loads of it. It's really nice.
guys,
Plug.
below. Make sure you subscribe to Amari.
Yeah,
show
definitely.
some love. And until next time, we out here. Later.
Peace.
Peace.